All right, welcome to the first ever Bunk Talk podcast. My name is Mac
Episode
Drew.
1. I'm
I'm
Brant
here,
Gullickson.
and today we have a special guest, Ty Manny. But first, we want to kind of introduce ourselves, and we both go to SDSU in Brookings, South Dakota. I want to thank my unofficial sponsors. We have Full Send, Yoshimura, Guadalajara's, and Maytag dishwasher parts.
And then we're also sponsored by Stiff Nipples Air Conditioning, Hand Jobs, Nails and Spa, Texas Sperm Bank. You wank it, we bag it. They do a great job down there in Texas. Sponsor is lucky enough to get a sponsor for this video. Well, yeah, we lived in Young 302 for about how many months were we there?
Oh, I don't know, 5 or 6, I suppose.
5 or 6 good months, went by fast, and
Yeah.
then got booted out. Terrible way to end the freshman year, but boy, we have some good memories. Our special guest, Ty Manny, lives next door to us, and we'll bring him in. We'll share some stories, talk about a few things that are going on in the world.
We're going to be trying to upload on Spotify, so you should be able to find us on there.
If you're in the car, listen to it on Spotify. If you're sitting at home, pull it up on YouTube, laptop.
Yep, we should have video on YouTube and then audio only on Spotify. We'll do like once a week. We're not sure on like which day of the week we're going to do, but for sure once a week with a new special guest every week. So, got anything else, or should I let Ty in here?
Yeah, let's let him in. Let's get at it.
Here he comes.
There he is.
Boys,
Welcome
think
to
what
the
I'm
first
thinking?
ever podcast, Ty.
Boys, think what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, here.
Start off episode 1, right, boys?
What you guys been up to?
Oh, nothing much. You know.
So what do you think about this, Ty? What do you think about a Bunk Talk podcast?
No, I think it's an awesome idea. I love it.
Weekly
What we're trying to
episodes?
do is we're trying to kind of give back. You know, people are stuck in their houses. You're
Yep.
stuck in your dungeon.
Yeah.
You know, we want to give people something to look forward to each week. Keep them alive. You know,
especially with
Yeah.
quarantine shit going on.
Yeah, a little entertainment. I love it.
Talking about the whole coronavirus thing. What do you think about it, Ty?
Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna die from it.
You know,
So I think I should be able to go out. My mom's got me all cooped up in this room right now.
stuff.
I'm
Well,
not
you don't want to end up like that boy behind you on the poster, huh?
No, I don't want that boy back there. Where's he
Shit,
at?
Juice?
Juicy?
Rip Juice, even though we all know he's still walking around, right? We all know he's down on some
Yeah,
island.
he's down in Puerto Rico or something like that. Nobody
Chicks
knows.
around
But,
like this, you know.
yep. But I don't know, man. I'm going crazy here.
Yeah. So
The headband's a nice look, though.
Yeah, America,
the
baby.
flow,
Trump knows what he's
good.
doing. Trump knows what he's doing.
It's gonna look nice on your Harley cruising down the interstate.
Yeah, I wear it every time I ride my Harley.
Airplane.
As soon as this coronavirus is over, though, I'm hopping on my Harley. I'm coming over to Chamberlain. I'm going to pick up the boy Brant, and we're just going to go.
All right, sounds like a plan.
We'll just go somewhere. We don't even have a plan. Just hop on the interstate, hop on the highway, wherever. Just go.
Full tank.
Gas is
Yep,
pretty
full
cheap. I
tank.
could probably take the 110 down there.
Probably.
Pick up Iron.
I want to say I'll swing through,
Iron
iron hop on the back.
Iron can put a rope on Tucker. He'll ride in his wagon.
Yeah. I need to get a side cart, put Albert in there.
Yeah, no, for Iron. Side cart for Iron.
Yeah.
Side cart for a 250-pound, 30-pound man.
And Iron's known for breaking shit. Multiple things have been broken. 302.
multiple.
Me and Mac, we were talking about earlier. Ty lived next to us. Me and Max were 302. Ty was 303.
Yep.
Met him about the first day. Became really good buddies right away, and ever since then, got some funny stories to tell.
We got
Funny
that
stories,
Goodwill
great.
run where we ran to Goodwill and got the fucking we got suits.
Yeah,
Got some
those-
blazers.
Yeah, I got those
$7.69. Hoofda. Good purchase.
Yep. Yeah, that was a great purchase. They last like the whole 2 days, and then we gave
Put
them
him in Bradner's room.
all Bradners. Yeah.
Yep. Then we found the guy. The suit jacket had a little picture of Richie in there. I think I brought Richie home. I don't know where I put him though.
We gotta bring Richie on this podcast maybe someday.
No, I think Richie's. I think we might have to wait till we get upstairs for that one.
I hear you. Yep.
I'll need to go back to school though for sure. I won't be able to last here all summer, and
Oh no. Me either, boss. Me either.
as soon as this corona is over though, I'm dipping out of here for a few days. My parents probably won't see me for a while.
Going on the bottom or what?
I don't know where I'll go. I'm gonna hop on the Harley. I'm gonna drive somewhere and end up back in Kimball somehow.
Might as well, dude. Gas is $1.60. It cost me $30 to fill up my pickup. Like,
Yeah, we went to Brookings and moved out. Before it cost me $60 to fill up and drive home. When I was there, it cost me $30 to fill up and drive home.
yeah.
It was like, wow, the price of gas had dipped hard.
Yeah, I saw your
Yes.
pickup was still chilling there. What was that about, Ty?
Oh yeah, when I got arrested.
Yeah, let's bring up that story. Let's let the viewers listen to this story.
All right. So I thought it'd be a good time to go downtown, right? Got my
Wednesday
thing
night,
ready.
right? Wednesday night?
Yeah,
No,
it was
Tuesday.
Wednesday. No, yeah, it was Tuesday night.
Yeah.
It was a Tuesday night because we had Wednesday was an off day, and then Thursday we started finals. So we all piled in this Withrow Suburban.
Probably stunk.
Oh, it stunk. It stunk like Withrow.
Oh, and what time was it? Like 1:30?
Yeah, I'd say no.
Or was
I'd say,
it closing
okay,
time?
about 1:40, 1:45. We left the bar a little early so we could all hop in, and our plan was to start walking back and hopefully get a ride. Well, our driver Frank said that he came to the bar with us, but he said he was sober. He had one drink probably, and then at the very beginning, and then he was sober. So we all piled.
I'd like
in.
to stop this. We did not condone drinking and driving. Don't want no one
Yeah.
getting hurt.
No drinking and driving. Underage drinking is not allowed. Well, so we all pile in the Suburban. 4 guys in the back end, 3 guys in the middle, me up front, seatbelt on. We all strap in except for the 4 guys in the back. They're piled up, laying down and stuff. We get down the main street and we're driving. We take a right, too wide of a right turn. Cop follows us about, I'd say, 6 blocks. And John's up in the back bouncing around. We're jamming music. We're just having a good time. All of a sudden, whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. So we pull over and we're in the Jimmy John's parking lot. And
Should have grabbed some subs.
yeah, cop comes up to my side of the car, passenger side.
Dick move
I'm
as a
like-
cop. Dick move.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, okay, whatever. He comes up there, he flashes his light a little bit, and I roll down the window. And he's like, so, what are you guys doing? We're like, oh, we're just heading back home. He goes, what's that on your hand? And I was like, oh, nothing. I don't have anything on my hand. He keeps asking me about it, if I have my ID. And I was like, no, I lost my ID. Because actually, at the time, I lost my real ID in my room. No clue where it went. Still didn't find it when I moved out, so I have no clue where it went. Well, cop's like, what's that on your hand? I was like, oh, it's a stamp. He goes, oh, so I've seen you been to the 9, huh? I was like, yeah, I was at the 9. We're all heading back now. He goes, you got an ID? No, I don't have an ID. He goes, what's that in your wallet? Because I pulled out my wallet to show him I didn't have an ID. Well, I take out my fake ID and I hand it to the cop. Not the brightest move. I condone. If you have a fake ID, best time of your life, but also do not hand it to the cop.
Easter
Dumb
that.
idea.
Easter it or something.
Yeah, I mean, I had some buddies in the back put it in their butt cheeks. Never got caught.
Well, what's the guy's name? His butt cheeks. We'll bring him on later.
Miles Sarda. Bring him on.
Yeah, we'll bring him on later. We'll bring him on.
Yeah,
Later.
bring him on about the story. It was hilarious. So I hand the cop my fake ID. He compares it to his own real ID, and he goes, "What's your ID number?" I was like, "I have no clue." So
That's
Who
what
the hell knows their ID?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
No way.
I still haven't got my real ID back, which I get it back April 19th. I still haven't got it back, but I know 100% I won't know my real ID
Well,
number.
why would you?
Yeah, my parents don't even know their real ID number. So,
I'm sure he doesn't even know his too.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
actually.
so like he brings me back to the cop car because he's like, oh, you don't know your ID number. Brings me back. He knew it was a fake after that. Apparently, I don't know. Puts me in the
Oh.
cop car, and I'm sitting in the back seat, all like, he didn't even handcuff me. He just put me in the back seat, and then he left. Goes up to the car again. Talks to the 3 guys in the back seat. Actually, he goes over to the driver's side, and he gets the driver's ID, and then he gets 3 guys in the back seat, gets one of their real IDs, and then he ends up finding 2 of their fake IDs, or one of their fake IDs, and then he goes to the back end, opens it up. 4 guys pile out of the back end, and I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, yep, we're done here. Ends up finding 2 more fake IDs. 4 guys get caught, 4 guys don't.
All this is going on, and then I'm just chilling in the dorm room. I think I was playing Call of Duty. Ty called me.
I legit, I had nobody else to call.
You stayed in that night.
Yeah. I legit had nobody else to call, and I was like, who do I know that didn't drink and was still at the dorms, because we lived at Young Hall.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, I'll call Max right away. Called up Max. Max like, yep, I'll be there right away. He bailed me out. I come out of there. There's a pile of people sitting in the waiting room. It was hilarious. I love it. I did win
but then when we were waiting for you, the 4 guys that didn't get caught, they came in and like, I think someone was crying, and it was all.
Dude.
Emotional. Just so emotional.
Yeah, there's 4 of us. We're all handcuffed to a bench, and then there's 3 of us handcuffed to a bench, 1 in a drunk tank, and then there's 3 of us in a drunk tank, 1 handcuffed to the bench. We all take a funniest thing ever. We all walk in. We're handcuffed to the bench. This chick, we're like, can we go to the bathroom? Because we're all hammered. Gotta pee. They unhandcuff us, take us into the drunk cell. So we go in there, and we all just piss into the same toilet because there's only one. The lady standing at the door, it has the door wide open, looking at us just to watch us, and she goes, that's the first time I've ever watched 3 guys piss in the same toilet. I was like, if you don't turn around, you're going to witness a lot more than that. Same night I watched a grown man poop in the toilet.
How many other people were in there with you guys?
There was actually just us 4 in there at the time, but they told us there was actually a guy with 2 prosthetic legs that were outside the door, and he was in the next cell next to us. And the lady's like, so we just finally got him asleep. He was annoying, was yelling all night. If you wake him up, you're going to have hell in here. So we stayed quiet in the cell next to him. We were like, we do not want to wake this guy up.
Yeah, I got a few Snapchats. You guys sitting in the cell there.
We got our phones back when we were getting booked, and John took a story of us right at she was booking us in. She was really, really nice, but the other cop was kind of an asshole. He was like being a dickhead about it, and the other lady's like, yeah, I have 2 kids. I know, like, I don't want them to go through this. I know, like, you guys are just dumb college kids.
And when you walked out, we had Bad Boys cranked on Max's pickup.
Yeah, Bad Boy.
All you boys roll out smoking a dart.
Yeah.
Fired up.
What we do is we grab 4 cigarettes and we smoke them on the way into the dorm rooms. Oh, it was good times.
Yeah. This is why I think the drinking age should be 18 or 19. It's
agree.
Stupid.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, everyone does it. Everyone does it. And no one doesn't drink because they're like, oh, I'm not 21, I shouldn't drink. It's always like, you choose if you want to or not.
You're either going to do it or you're not.
Like my girlfriend, she doesn't drink. And like, I mean, she probably would, but it's her choice. She doesn't go, oh, it's 21, I don't want to drink. It's just, it has nothing to do with the age.
Yeah, me all the way through high school, I was like, the drinking age is 21, but like all my friends are doing it.
It's not going to stop you.
Nothing's going to stop me unless I get caught by the police. The only thing that's going to stop me is the police.
Kind of like Iron and his Chiefs. Like, he's been chiefing since day one.
We've been chiefing, but he's been chiefing probably longer than I have. But we've been chiefing since juniors in high school.
And we're the only country that's 21, I think.
Yeah, we're the only country. There's some spots in Canada that are 21, but the majority of it's 18. Mexico's 18. All the rest of a lot of the
Beijing, 18.
Beijing's not a country, Wizard.
Yeah, but no, I think it should be 18 because if you can go into the military and serve your country.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like, my buddy.
Same with like chiefing. Like now it's 21
Yeah.
to chief.
And that's
Yeah.
another thing. They took that right away from us. I don't
Yeah.
understand how you can give someone a right and then
You're t-
a year
you're
and a half later you take it
Yeah.
away from someone.
You're telling me at 18, if I don't go to college, I'm paying I can pay taxes, I can own my own house, I can own my own car, I can be an adult, but I can't have nicotine or tobacco at my own choice, and I can't drink alcohol at my own choice. Like, I get in
Can't sit
trouble for
down
that,
after a
but I
long
can
day of
own a
work
house
and
and
have a
go.
beer.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of 18-year-olds, some of them don't go to college. Want to go have a hard day of work, even in the summer. For me and us, we're gonna go work in the summer so we can pay for our colleges and stuff and get a better education. Can't come home and have a beer because we're not old enough. That's not right.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe I want to go smoke a cigarette here and there,
Yeah. So as I said before, we go to SDSU. I'm a pre-nursing student. Brant,
Aviation.
Yeah, and I'm mechanical engineering.
hell of a student.
Hell of a student.
I was thinking we could go over some of your strengths and weaknesses.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
My favorite strength of yours is sleeping. You can sleep like no one
Oh.
else.
I'll
Or
come
the
back
one-
from a full day of class. Like I've had 4 classes. I walk in, go see what Ty is doing, passed out on the futon because he was up at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I'd stay up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Either if it's Xbox till midnight, then watching a movie, and then after I get done watching a movie, I'll watch Netflix not Netflix, TikTok. TikTok got me.
Oh, TikTok. Max knows a lot about TikTok.
Yeah.
Don't get them started. Don't get them started.
I'd be up
We'll
till
pull some up right now.
We talk.
Oh.
This show's bunk talk, but like could be bunk TikTok because that's all I heard. Fucking sleeping under that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max talking about that one time when you were trying to get some sleep. It was about what 1:30 in the morning. I had my TikToks going.
Yep.
Well, I think this is pretty early in the year. Like I wanted to kind of establish a sleep schedule, like try to go to bed around midnight so that I could get up at like 9 and get awake for class. And it's like 1:30. I'm laying in bed. I'm just listening to people building boxes and Charlie D'Amelio and Anna Metcalf at Anna Metcalf. You know who that is.
A lot of boxes being built, that's for
Yeah.
sure. A lot of boxes.
And then Grant, you want to throw some headphones on? He goes, why don't you, boss?
Look down the bunk bed. Why don't you, boss?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, sleeping is a big strength of mine, though. I could sleep all day. One day, I think I slept. So there's 24 hours in a day. One day, I think I slept 22 hours. Not even kidding.
Was that in college or no?
Yeah.
That was when you were feeling sick, though.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, you
sick
were
for a
sick.
week. I was sick for a week, and on like it was either a Tuesday or a Thursday. It was a Thursday because I went to the 9 the night before for picture night, and I came back and I was like feeling kind
You
of.
came back and you had a bunch of bumps on your ass or something.
I got that cream I drew up on there. No, I woke up at like 9 o'clock right before class. Went to class till 10:15. Got back at 11 11 because we went at 8 afterwards. I threw up at lunch at like 11.
Larson
Came back
or
and
what?
I slept all day. I don't know. I like was feeling sick because I had a bunch of liquor the night before and stuff, and my stomach was already messed up, so it was just not a good
What the
combination.
fishbowl will do for me at O'Hare's.
Oh yeah, that
Ooh.
Make
fishbowl.
a fishbowl once and it's bad.
Yeah, too sweet.
Fishbowl wants out right away too.
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. It just like kind of rots your
Just,
stomach.
just like Larson's. Ooh, them first few months of eating the cafeteria school at SDSU. Ooh, them toilets took a beating, I should say that.
Yeah,
Incoming freshman, watch out.
yeah. Okay.
Take her
If
easy.
you're a freshman,
Build yourself into it. Don't go hard.
I want to say if you're a freshman going to SDSU, Larson's, even Chick-fil-A and stuff, just the greasy food that you're not used to eating. If your mom and dad make home cooked meals and then you go into eating greasy food right away, your stomach is not ready for that.
Yeah, even like switching back too, like coming back for
Yeah.
like Thanksgiving break, like it's so weird how much your body like gets used to a pattern because it doesn't like it.
I was gonna say right away, you're like wow, and then your stomach hurts and you're shitting all the time, and then then you go back for Christmas break for a whole month, and you're eating the home cooked meals and stuff again, and you're like, then your stomach's starting to hurt again. You have
Stomach's
to go
just all fucked up.
Yeah.
Which next year when we move into apartments, I'll probably be fully stocked on some hamburger helper and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm buying meat and everything. I'm gonna make some burgers, and I'm gonna make more food than I did this year for sure.
I've been working on my cooking game too. Can make an mean egg sandwich now. Some toast, cereal.
Egg sandwich, dude.
Toasted egg or what? Is that it?
What?
Is it just a toast and an egg? Is your egg sandwich?
And cheese and sausage patty.
Yeah,
It'll eat.
Put some mayo on there.
No mayo.
Oh, mayo.
Louisiana hot sauce right there.
Oh, yeah. I can mess with that.
Yeah.
I think at SCSU I had 4 breakfasts.
Oh yeah.
For them 5 months.
I didn't eat breakfast. The only time I would eat, it was the earliest I would eat on a day is like, I think it was like 10:30, 10:40. It's the earliest I would eat any day.
Yeah. You get used to it though. Like your body's not even hungry in the morning.
Oh, I'm not hungry in the morning.
Like I was never hungry. Like I'm starting to get more hungry now because I wake up earlier for classes and stuff so I can go work later. But like I would not eat breakfast all through college, and my body would be fine. I'd go down to the C-store and I'd buy a Reign energy drink, and then I'd be fine until noon, and then at noon I'd be hungry. Then I'd just go to Larson's.
You loved them pizzas down from the C-store, Ty.
Oh, those freaking, what were they called?
DiGiorno's, weren't they?
Oh,
Party pizzas.
Party pizza.
Oh, Tito.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's vodka. Totino.
Tostito.
Yeah.
Totino's, I think, or whatever.
Totino's. Yeah, that's Totino's. Party pizzas. Throw it in the microwave for 6 minutes. Oh, I mean, it wouldn't make it a crisp. It'd be a soft, but it'd be cooked. Way better on the pizzazz, though. But
Can we just take a quick break to recognize our sponsors again? One of the a local business, Hand Jobs, Nails and Spas. They've been doing a great job in Brookings. I mean, it's a lot of hard work.
Is that like a rub and tuck?
No. It's like they do your nails and shit. You know.
Oh.
Good people, gotcha. hard, honest workers.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
We know the world needs more of those.
That's for sure.
Yeah, hard workers. We need them.
Can I get a shout out to Helen? Larson's head cook.
Ooh, yep.
Helen the omelet maker. I tell you what.
Never had one, but I heard they're mean.
First week of college, I went there 3 times that week. 3 omelets from Helen. Didn't go to breakfast the rest of the year, but Taco Tuesday she served me up real good too.
Yep. Oh yeah. She's always polite.
While we're talking about our sponsors, we'll follow our Instagram page at Bunk Talk.
Yep, Bunk Talk. Go drop us a follow, show support. We'll be keeping you updated on there when the next video's coming out.
Actually, boys, I'm not even a follower yet. Bunk Talk, huh?
I just made it about 5 minutes before the episode, boss.
All right, I'm gonna follow it up right now. That's right, guys. Bunk
Maybe
Talk.
be designing some merch later. You know, we'll see what the future holds if this blows up like we're expecting.
I think podcasts are cool though. I think like sometimes you just get sick of music. You listen to music for too long. You just want to like
come in and listen to us. Come listen to our dumb college stories. You know.
Oh yeah. Wait till this will be going on. You guys got to keep this going because.
Oh yeah.
By the end of college, the amount of stories we are gonna have, and by week to week.
Just think how many we have from those 5 months. Like we got cut. Yeah. We missed out on 25% of our freshman year. Now we're stuck at home, but we're making the best of it.
But I'm telling you what, the stories I still have right now, though, like the late nights, the bars, like that Monday night. I still think about that Monday night before exams the first semester.
Yep.
Best night of my life.
A good story to tell would be our buyer.
Oh. Yep.
Let them know. Tell them up.
It was move-in weekend and
incoming freshmen. Let's not throw out any names.
We can give a first name, Philip.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, incoming freshmen, party your ass off move-in weekend because you have no excuse. You have no you
have no homework. You have nothing. And I met so many people that first week.
Yeah.
First weekend.
Don't even stay in your dorm. first.
Thinking about
just
meeting
go
people,
out.
like go meet everyone on your floor. Like we like
Keep your
you guys
door
probably
open.
getting annoying of young third. Like I was talking about young third, but like we were all tight and we got a good group there.
I mean, I
Just
was
to get
thinking about
cool.
getting an ass tap for a while. Young third.
I was really gonna get young third tattooed on my thigh.
I'm literally still doing it, guys.
Okay.
I'm not
Oh,
even kidding you.
alright.
I'm getting it
Well, maybe.
tattooed on my thigh.
Well, anyways, we
And hey, I got another suggestion. Don't be high ceiling. Don't be high
No.
ceiling. Go get into a
yes,
cheap, shitty dorm your freshman year. You'll meet the best people.
because
in
that's
those
where the best
dorms.
people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Most
Yeah.
social people
Most
are.
Yeah,
social.
most
More
social,
people that
normal.
like who are audience. I'm assuming what our audience is like. You'll get along with those people a little more than you would in say high ceiling places.
Yeah.
And like
So,
they're just
anyways,
a little goofier, but
move-in weekend. Me and Brant were rolling out to. I think we took. Who was it? We filled up my truck, and then we were just gonna leave my truck there. It was
we went with
me,
I think it was
you.
Mark and Riggs.
Yeah, I think it was Mark Riggs.
Mark and Riggs are from my hometown. They've been my
And
buddies forever. We'll bring them on the episode maybe a little later, but
I know Ty and I know. Well, I don't know about Ty, but I know Tyler was there too because I saw him hacking a dart, sitting on the thing, just blasted, which is kind of his natural habitat. But anyways, Brant starts talking to this one guy, and he's from Germany. He was born in Watertown, right?
I'm not sure.
I think he was born in Watertown, and then his family is all from Germany, so then he went and lived in Germany until he was like 16. And he partied his ass off when he was 16 because that's what the drinking age is. Like it probably should be here. And we got to know him and got him on Snapchat, and he's head
Maintenance.
head maintenance for SDSU. So whenever
He
we need
bought us.
liquor, we can leave our door locked. He can unlock our door because he has a master key, and then leave the liquor. I'll Venmo him, and then next thing you know, you end up on the floor.
That's a story I'll always tell. That's just cool to say. Like head of maintenance come drop off a 1.75 bottle of Ron for us. You know, not many people can say that.
Nothing was better when you guys would unlock your door, open it up, and a bottle of Ron just sitting in the room.
Two.
Hey,
It was two
leave me
that one time.
leave me some money on the counter, and you know.
Yeah.
And then I went and sold that one to Iron's wife or ex-wife, maybe
Ex-wife, yeah, I think, yeah.
Irons, yeah.
the Latina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I tried.
Oh,
to
he hit it
contact
off
her.
with her. He hit it
Yeah,
off.
that
I
first
think he was in
night,
love. I'm surprised they divorced.
love at first sight. If I saw it was that night, up in Bend.
Like it was like it was in the dorm room and they had the lights like see Ty's lights up there. They had lights like that.
I think it was
Playing-
red though, more like
It was
kind of like a love kind of sex vibe.
like a love theme, like some smooth '80s jazz, and she was just chiefing and like
with
I just saw his
Christmas
lights just glow up, and it
I
was
don't know if they
something to
were going
see.
for the chief, but might have been going for the chief, but she was kind of in there too. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I was in what's Paige's room number? 4.
Or
Anyway,
some in Benoist.
and then the other time we were in there, well, I was in there. Grant walked his ass home. I think it was like 20 degrees out, windier than hell.
20 degrees out, and I was wearing a
Long sleeve.
Well, no,
long sleeve shirt.
let's start the story back from the beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
beginning.
This is a good one. This is party bus night,
This is
right?
a good party bus, yeah.
Yep.
So I get a text from an old classmate of mine from high school. She says, I'm going on study abroad. We're having a party bus for me. Invite some, or she said, you want to come? I was like, yeah. I was like, well, I'm going to text Max and Ty because they're my buddies and I want to bring along with us. And she said, yeah, cool, bring them along. So we go to the pregame, play some pong, have some Jamba Juice, have a good time. Start feeling yourself a little
portraits, some self
Oh, yeah.
portraits.
Yeah, we got
yep.
the
That you
self-portraits.
can see, yep. See some self-portraits, yep. And then get on this bus, school bus, regular size school bus, but they got the strip of pole in the back, the lights, and there was at least 80 people on that bus, shoulder to shoulder, music playing, everyone having a good time.
Yeah, it's a 50-person bus, and we packed it full of like 80, 90 people.
Oh yeah, 80 people.
If you have a chance to go to if you have a chance your freshman year to go on a party bus, I suggest going on every party bus you can.
They don't ID, by the way.
They don't ID.
None
Oh,
of
they
the
don't.
bars ID.
And
Like,
Where
and
did we
if
go?
they, and if
Bruce?
went to
Bruce,
Bruce, Lake
Arlington.
Ponset, and Arlington.
yep.
It was a good
And
night.
funny picture that I'll show is at one of these bars.
Sorry, audio only.
Yeah, while he's looking for the video, I have a good story. We were at, I think it was Lake Ponset, and this chick would not serve me, Max.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she would
same
not
night.
serve us.
Same night.
Yeah, same night. She would not serve us. So we get a thing, and everybody's like, "The bus is here. We're leaving." Blah blah blah. So I reach over the counter. I grab a whole bottle. I tip her back, take like 4 chugs, and then put it back under it and just leave.
Do you
Yep.
even know what it was?
No clue.
It was red. I remember it being
Yeah,
red.
it
'Cause
was-
I look back and I'm like, holy shit, Ty, what are you doing? Because one of his legs is kicked up off the ground, just reaching over.
I'm like leaning way over. I also left my room that night with $43. I woke up the next morning, have no clue what happened the rest of the night. Like, I don't even remember leaving downtown Brookings. I went back to my pants pocket, pulled it out, a $50 bill. I left with 43, came back with a 50.
See, Ty, that kind of
That's
worries me because you had to do something to get that money.
You see, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like
Like,
what did I do that
you
night?
do to get that money? Like,
What did-
and you don't
quick rabbit
remember,
talk?
which is scary.
I know for a fact that I spent all my $43.
I wouldn't
because I was
not
buying drinks
consider
out the
that
wazoo.
option, but
But I didn't wake up with a condom in my butt, and nothing. My butt wasn't sore, but I got $50, and I have no clue how.
yeah,
And
drop
I'm
in the
still-
comments. Would you rather not remember anything and end up with less money, or not remember anything and end up with more money?
In the sore butt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when you end up with more money, you obviously did something. So like, wake up the next morning
Or you found something, I guess.
with less money and have a great night, or wake up the next morning with more money but not know what you did for the money,
Which is scary.
which is very scary because I'm
Or
still
you'd be like me and Riggs the same night. We were trying to get drinks in Arlington. I gave him a 10. I was like, buy me a drink because he was trying to get the lady's attention or whatever. Puts it in his wallet and then goes to talk to the lady. And then we didn't get served.
His Velcro wallet. It was
Yep,
Velcro still.
Velcro. Leaves the
Heard
bar.
the little skirt.
We leave the bar. Riggs, give me that 10 back. What? Dude, don't be a faggot. Like, what? Just gave you $10. But I took his hat. I think it was a A1 shitters.
A1 shitters,
Everyone
yep.
cheaters.
A1 shitters hat.
Here's
Well,
I can't remember what bar this was, but you know, it was packed and it was packed in this bathroom, one urinal, and here's a picture of us three, you know.
that was Bruce, wasn't it?
I think it
Yeah, that was
was. And
Bruce.
you see me lifting up Ty. He was too short to pee in the sink.
I
so
was say
gave
I
him
wasn't tall enough to pee in the sink, so I'd have Brant's assistance while my wiener's out. I'm just peeing in the sink. This picture's being taken. I love it.
That's a good one.
Memories.
That's a wall hanger for sure right there. But anyway, yeah, that night we put down some Chuck Norris shots, which were really good.
Which I didn't know they don't have very much alcohol in them.
No.
That's why we had like 5, but
They're good though.
they're good.
Oh yeah, and then finish off your story, Brant. What happened after that? We get downtown, I leave.
And then we get downtown, you know,
Downtown Brookings. Bus comes
downtown
back.
Brookings. I'm with Riggs, you know, because I was in the back of the bus. I lost Max and Ty. I was sitting back with Riggs. We found a bottle of Captain Morgan. Me and him were just putting that down by ourselves and feeling ourselves pretty good, you know. Went to 3 bars, pre-gamed. And then we get to the bar. They drop us off behind the 9. And I don't know where Ty goes. I don't know where Max goes. I don't know where anyone went. So I just see someone I know. I see Riggs. Riggs is like, you want to go to the 9? I'm like, sure, fuck it, let's go. So we go to the 9. And then Riggs is like, dude, I have to piss. And we're walking right on the street right next to the 9. So we go in the alleyway. I have to piss too. Start pissing. I feel some warm on my leg. I look down, Riggs is pissing on my leg. Then I whip my bird over and start pissing on him. You know, we're just not gonna let him piss on
It
me and
was
not
so
feel that
bad.
bad. Yeah. So we go into the 9 and I see one of my friends, we're ready to go. It closes down at 2, so we're ready to get going and we see a bus. We thought it's the beta bus, which the beta bus is a sober ride home, so you never drink and drive, which freshmen find out where the bus stops are. It'll save your life. And they are a good time when those are packed. Nothing funnier than telling the bus driver when you're hammered from the bar, drop us off at Young Hall. Young Hall is a dorm for freshmen and sophomores.
Yep.
So,
And no one over 21 lives in the freshman sophomore dorms. And
except
the
CAs,
whole
and
bus,
they're never there.
yeah, the whole bus gets off at the fucking Young Hall pretty much.
And then, so the 9, which is like the club that everyone goes to in Brookings, which is a mile and a half away from campus, a mile for sure.
Oh, it's over a mile.
It's over a mile.
And this is at the beginning of winter, so it's getting cold out. And this party bus theme was Hawaiian, so I didn't have a Hawaiian shirt, so I borrowed one of Ty's Hawaiian shirts and just a
It was
long.
snowing too.
It was snowing, so 20 degrees out. I walked home that night, freezing cold, just shivering when I got in. Go over to Kindop, because Kindop's this big guy who looks like John Cena. I just say, Kindop,
Spitting in it.
you gotta hug me, boss. I'm cold. So I went over there, and yeah, I won't suggest walking back, but if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Don't drive home drunk.
I'm say walk home before you drive home.
What
the
did
beta
you
bus,
end up doing that night after? Because I got a ride home from Blake when we got dropped off downtown.
Did you go downtown too, Ty, to the 9?
No, I rode back with you, Max.
Oh,
Blake
okay.
came and picked you and me and who else up? Someone else up. I don't know. There was someone else back.
Cole.
Yeah, Cole.
Oh, knock you all, yep.
Yep. Because I was going to go to the 9, but then I was like, I'm already hammered. It's like whatever time it was. And I was like, I'll just need to go back. I had class the next day at 9.
Just highly
We're good.
unusual for Ty. Because, like,
Yeah.
you can say anything, like any time of day, whatever Ty's doing. Ty, you want to go do this? Hell yeah, let's go do it.
Yeah. Usually
Anything.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Anything I'm down to do because I usually just get bored if I'm sitting in my room. I like to do stuff. So like if you're like, let's go to the bar or like let's go to the vape shop or let's go to Walmart. Yeah.
Let's go start a small brush fire.
Yeah. Let's go drive around your pickup in a bunch of freaking snow drifts when it's blizzarding out. Sure. and get stuck in the middle of the road.
Get stuck. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Might as well. I'm bored. But
good
The
time.
old trusty Ford.
the old trusty Ford.
Only had to pick you up on the side of the interstate once this year.
I've only had to put a new motor in it and a new transmission and a new front drive shaft in it. Love it.
Hey, Clifford.
I want to say.
Clifford, big Derek Clifford.
How long have we've been doing this
for 30 minutes?
Podcast for a while now, but that's only a little portion of.
You're only getting a little portion of the stories that we have.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of the stories at college.
Especially Ty's stories. Ty's got a lot of stories.
I got a lot of stories.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you the one about the one time I woke up in a bush.
Yeah, let's hear
that'd
that
be a
one.
good
That's a good
That'd be
one.
a good
We'll end
I
on
remember
this
that
one.
day too.
We'll end on this one.
We can end on this one. So we're sitting at the dorms, it's like the first couple of weeks of college, and we're like, it's warm weather out. It's like short weather, so I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm not for sure who I went with, to be honest, but I went with like a few friends from Young Third, and then I know Tyler was there, and so then like a couple girls that I know from our floor. We go to this house party, and this is like the third house party of the night, so it's getting pretty late. And I'm pretty hammered at this time. And so Ty's like, well, let's try this little thing that this girl has. So I hit it a couple times, and I'm like, ooh, wow. It just starts getting blurry. I'm like, all right. It's a little blurry. It's time to go home. So I go outside, and I'm leaving the house, and I'm walking home, and I'm following this group. All I can see is these 4 people, just a blurry group sitting in front of me. So I'm just like stumbling down the sidewalk by myself. I know I was stumbling because I could hear my feet dragging and stuff, and I'm following this group, and I look over, and this cop lights just go whoop. So I look to my left and I look to my right. The right's the road and grass, and there's 2 trees right there. And the left's like 3 bushes, and then right behind it's a dirt garden. I grab my backpack, I throw it over, and I jump into the bush. And this is about 1 o'clock. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, dirt down the side of my face.
With
I
30
literally
missed calls.
I was literally inhaling dirt. I have 30 missed calls, 20 missed FaceTimes, and like 60 missed Snapchats from a bunch of people all living on my floor. I'm like, I don't even look at my phone until I get to campus. But I
You're
look
worried
on my
about the little guy.
Yeah, everybody's worried about me. I look at my phone and I'm like, man, I'm all the way across town right now because campus is on the way east side of town, and I was on the far west side of town. So I start walking my ass back. I finally get to the Campanile, which is the big tower that SCSU has on the west side of campus. And then I FaceTime somebody and was like, yeah, I'm walking back. I passed out for like 3 hours in a bush. I have dirt. I have dirt all right here. I get back to the dorm room finally, and everybody hugs me. They all thought I was dead or arrested. They had no clue what happened to me.
And you're just like, let me get to bed.
Yeah, the kid I was with was just like, he almost looked like he was gonna cry. Austin, he was like so worried because I was supposed to leave with him. Me and him were so messed up together.
Oh, yeah. You said take care of me.
Yeah, I was like, take care of me to him. And
Moral of the story is don't smoke the devil's lettuce.
yeah, don't smoke the devil's lettuce while you're super, super drunk. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I woke up in a bush and slept for 3.5 hours. Showed up. I told everybody, just let me go to bed. Woke up the next morning, took a shower.
Next afternoon.
Good times. Good times. Well, I think we should wrap up episode 1.
Yeah,
The
thanks
Bunk
for
Talk.
having me, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, Ty.
Yeah, I had a great time. Stories.
Yep, so many.
More cheers for the boys, huh?
One more?
Cheers, boys.
I'm not sure like what day we're gonna upload this yet or what like the weekly schedule is. We're gonna do it. We're gonna grind them out.
Keep you posted on Instagram.
Yeah. When we get to Meadows, we're gonna set up a little studio and we get.
We'll use Iron's room. He'll sleep in the living room. We'll use Iron's room as the studio.
Speaking of
We'll
Iron,
talk to him next week. Our special guest next week will be Iron. His real name, Tyler Resick, from Ty's hometown, Kimball. So.
Yeah.
Boy's got a mean nicotine addiction.
One thing about him, I can tell you right now.
I guarantee you during this interview with him, he will chief at least 10 times.
If he has a chief. I don't know if he has a chief right now. But if he does, I think he might have bought one. I'm not for sure. But if he has a chief, he's chiefing it. If not, he'll be going.
Pacing.
Scratching.
He'll feel the bugs going, he'll start scratching.
Yeah.
All right. We'll stop recording.
Yep.
Yep.